Hey everybody, this is Justin, your Gilbert and Quinn Creek Realtor. Today I'm going to talk to you about the first 3 steps if you're looking to buy a home. So the first thing you're going to want to do is figure out what your budget is. That's pretty easy if you're paying for the home in cash, but a lot of times you're not going to be doing that. A lot of times you're going to be getting a loan to be able to help pay for that home. If you're going to get a loan, make sure that you're working with a lender that's going to have your best interest in mind and that's going to guide you through the process. Some of the things they're going to look at to determine how much you can qualify for your loan are going to be your debt to income ratio. So that's how much debt do you have compared to how much money do you bring in each month. They're going to look at your credit score, which is just a number that tells them how likely you are to actually pay back the loan. Kind of important when you're looking to buy a home because it's a big loan. Generally you want to shoot for at least 620, the higher the better, because it's going to get you a better interest rate. And then the other thing you're going to want to look into with them is just the loan to value. So your home's going to be worth this much. How much of that are they going to have to cover? How much is going to be a loan and how much is going to be paid for with your down payment? With that, a lot of times they'll ask you if you're going to be selling another home to be able to put money down on the house, because the amount of down payment, obviously that's going to affect your loan to value ratios. And those 3 things they'll use to basically come up with how much they, as a lending institution, feel comfortable pre-qualifying you for and how much they'll be able to loan you as you go out and buy a home. You want to do that first because you don't want to fall in love with a home that is more expensive than what you can afford. Because if you're looking at the homes right here initially, you know, they're going to look good, you're going to get excited about them. But if you look at the homes up here first and then you have to come down here, that same home that you would have been excited for, you're not going to be so excited for when you're comparing it to the higher priced home that you now can't qualify for. So don't fall in love with a home that you're not going to be able to qualify for right now. Get pre-qualified first and then start looking for your home. The second step is find a realtor that you trust that's going to be able to help you through the home search process. A good realtor knows the market. They know what the value of the homes around the area that you're looking for should be worth. They're going to help you to craft the best offer that's going to give you the best chance to actually have the home put under contract, to have your offer accepted so that you can eventually become the new owner of that home. So make sure that you have an agent that you trust. Make sure you have an agent that's knowledgeable and that really knows their stuff, because there's a lot of agents out there and not all agents are created equal. And then the third step is you want to get really, really specific on what type of a home you're looking for. Figure out what's important to you. Do you need a pool? Do you have a certain size of home that you're looking for? Do you have a certain number of bedrooms that you need? Do you need an office? Do you need a 3-car garage, an RV gate? All of those things are important to know because that's going to determine which homes your agent goes out and tries to find for you. Something just to bear in mind with that is there's going to be 2 categories of that. There's going to be the must-haves. Those are your non-negotiables. You know, a must-have is something that you will not buy a house unless it has that feature. And then you're going to have your nice-to-haves. And the nice-to-haves are the things that are going to make you just fall in love with the home, but you don't have to have it to be able to purchase the home. Ideally, you have all of your must-haves and then you have a lot of your nice-to-haves, and you know, ideally all of them. But the fact of the matter is, it's hard to find a home that has all of the must-haves and all of the nice-to-haves. So make sure that if you're going to negotiate, it's on those nice-to-haves, not on those must-haves. Get that list of items over to your realtor, or even better, talk about it with your realtor so that they know what you're looking for, and they can usually guide you a little bit better on that as well. You know, they see homes every day. That's what they do. And so they'll be able to take into consideration some of the things that some of their previous buyers have looked for. And they'll ask you questions that may help you to identify some of those must-haves and nice-to-haves that you hadn't even thought of before. So those are the first 3 things that you should be doing if you're looking to buy a home. If there's anything that you'd like to talk about in terms of buying a home, I'd love to chat with you. Go ahead and shoot a comment down below. Put a comment down below, give me a call, shoot me a text. If there's anything that I can do to help you out, I'd love to. And if there's any questions that you have about these topics, put those comments down below as well.